this away to begin this. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. We get the second half started with a running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's White. That's caught. It's Watkins. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Baylor. To put them on top now. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Card. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Offense back on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Receiver in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's James. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it in the open. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Rainbow Warriors are looking to keep this drive going. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Tries a good throw.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Interesting call and a crucial play coming up. Fourth down and short from the 50. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Rainbow Warriors starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Great move there. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Hawaii, 27. Baylor, 26.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Defense makes some adjustments to get a stop. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's White. It's the running back in the flat. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bears! This quarterback on fire today. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Card. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Incompletion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Defense showing blitz here. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Rainbow Warriors pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A draw to the back. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
Great chance of the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Hands off to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds his man. It's Watkins. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's White. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Baylor.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down.